Apropos of nothing, but you know who else they called a terrorist? Who's that? Nelson Mandela. The West, including us, had him on the terrorist watch list. White people in this country and people in the West in general love to idolize people and acknowledge that they were heroes after they're dead without acknowledging that the time that they lived in, they were often hated. Like, I think about that whenever people are trying to use Martin Luther King Jr. for some of their propaganda, whether it's liberals or the establishment or even Republicans who do it. They're like, Martin Luther King Jr. said, but like, if you actually read about it or look at polling from that time, Martin Luther King Jr. was not popular while he was alive. So many white people while he lived hated him because they said he was agitating. Sound familiar? And in fact, a lot of the white liberals that had previously supported him when he was talking about racial justice suddenly didn't support him anymore when he started talking about the military-industrial complex and supporting the sanitation workers who were on strike. Sound familiar? Because white liberals and Democrats and the Democratic Party and that establishment, they are all about having difficult conversations about race and supporting people of color until you start talking about wages and unionizing. And then they're like, actually, they also did it to William Wallace, okay, who is now memorialized and has a statue and shit. And you know, right-wingers love William Wallace too, okay? Right-wing Americans who don't really have any connection to Scotland, but whatever. Now do you recognize them? Yeah, okay. Now we're on the same page. And this always makes me laugh too, because the right wing and the evangelicals and the Zionists or who love William Wallace think that they're freedom fighters and that they would be like William Wallace, that they were gonna start some revolution because they were upset about being asked to wear a mask in public. Bitch, you wouldn't know what a freedom fighter was if it bit you in the ass. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be a hack, whether you're a liberal or Republican, whatever, and you're going to defend the oppressors, stop talking about William Wallace, okay? Because you'd have been the British.